I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring y'all the latest tea on Wendy and Eddie Osefo. So come on in, everybody, okay? I appreciate y'all. Yes, it's late, child, but the news doesn't stop for anybody. So come on in. We are still rocking and rolling over here. Y'all know I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me too, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the video, all the things, all the things. Become a subscriber if you are not already, and welcome to my new community. Oh my goodness, I am so grateful for all of my new subscribers. Y'all have no idea. I love y'all. Keep hitting that like, share, become a subscriber if you are not already. We are talking about Wendy and Eddie, child. They might have found a way. Do you hear me? They may have found a way to capitalize off of their alleged crimes. And I'm going to tell you guys all about it, okay? If y'all can hear the sound of my voice, let me know by saying, what's up to me? Okay, let me know. Say hello, drop your city, your state, your country, your island, your continent, wherever you are from, okay? And I also want to say hello to Cheryl the Pearl. She is a moderator for me. She's volunteering her time on this late-ass Monday night, and I certainly do appreciate it. What's up, Cheryl the Pearl? What's up, Teresa from the DMV over there around Wendy and them? I appreciate you too, girl. Come on in. And of course, my good friend Erica. What's up, Erica, girl? Okay, always here supporting. Y'all know how I feel about y'all, but we got a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to hold y'all because I know y'all need y'all beauty sleep, okay? As do I. As do I, okay? I'll wake up in the morning sounding like a whole, I don't even know what, okay? But y'all come on in. What's up, Texas and Florida and all the folks? And yes, everybody hit that like button. Welcome, because y'all are always welcome over here. I don't give a damn what time it is. The cookout is the cookout, okay? What's up, Bliss? Nice to have you, DC. What's up, Dallas? Okay, listen. I have been in these social media streets a little earlier, child. Y'all know we've been reporting about Wendy over here as the information drops. Wendy and Eddie, yesterday ahead of Sunday night's episode, episode number 3, child, for Real Housewives of Potomac. She had made a post, and I talked to you guys about that yesterday. I told you that Wendy came out and said, child, thank y'all for all of the support, but most importantly, thank you for the prayers that you are giving or speaking over her children and her family, because she said y'all didn't have to do that. So she was feeling very, very, she wanted to let the people know that she appreciated them. She was also showing, let me put it up here. She was showing an outfit that she had wore in Sunday night's episode ahead of Preakness. That's what it's called. So she had on her black and white with her black and white fascinator, child, and she looked good, but she wanted to get that on out there. What's up, Kevin? I always like to see Kevin, child. Come on in. Welcome. Kevin knows I love him, child. Come on in and hit that like button. Thank you. Anyway, she wanted to show everybody her outfit, and she had made this post first. Y'all may know. I caught it about 30 minutes after she had made this post, and she said, and through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, prayers for myself, and most importantly, my family during this time. We are forever grateful. And a lot of people thought that she was not humble by making that post. People were big mad. They said, Heifer, what are you doing? Okay, Heifer, what are you doing? Where is Eddie? Where are them kids? Here you are showing out once again, wearing some fancy dancy get up. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to guess the price tag. A lot of people said, I don't like that you don't have Eddie in this photo. It's suggesting to me that you are going to turn state's evidence and you're going to go against your husband. So many people had things to say. And that's what gossip is all about, child. That's why all of y'all are here eating y'all links and your burgers and drinking your beers before you go to bed, okay? Because that's what people do. They gossip. Well, it hit Wendy like a ton of bricks. It hit Wendy like a ton of bricks that, I mean, there were people who were saying, hey, Wendy, love you, like her castmates, Stacey Rouge, Jacqueline Blake. Y'all remember her from last season. Cynthia Bailey, Carlos King. Who else came into the chat? Irena Tyler and her husband, Jamie. Marlo Hampton came through. There were a lot of people who came into the chat to say, girl, we love you. We are supporting you. We believe that you are innocent until proven guilty. So she did get a few people who showed her love. But for the most part, y'all, people beat her over the head because they thought that this was a bad look. They didn't think that this was cool at all. They thought that she should just stay quiet and wait for November 7th to roll around so that court date can, she can speak her facts there. Don't come out here shining and showing off. Either way, Eddie did hear some of all of this. Okay, not some of it, all of it. And Eddie said, hey, I'm going to back my wife up, okay? Y'all asking about where I am, where the kids are. And then Eddie made a post as well, y'all. Let me show y'all what Eddie did. So here is a post of Eddie. He actually posted himself with his wife and his children. So he wanted to say, we're still a family. We are still united. Nothing is tearing us apart. But people still felt, like, what the hell is going on? Why are they coming out now? Well, y'all, it was reported a little earlier today. It looks like Bravo may have had a conversation with Wendy. We know that Bravo snatched that episode of Wife Swap right after the news came out. Wendy's episode was supposed to lead the season of Wife Swap. Excuse me. Her episode was supposed to lead the season, and they actually pulled it. And people were uncomfortable with that. There were people saying, you have a lot of people on your Bravo reality shows who had an opportunity to continue on, and they were considered innocent until proven guilty. We didn't like that you pulled that show. Now, I don't know why they did. I did hear some producers or people in the industry that said sometimes that happens to, kind of kill the noise that's going on around it. Or maybe they wanted to go back in and re-edit in case there might have been something in there that could have caused some other issues, either for the network or for Wendy. So that I heard too. But as of today, you guys, like I was saying, it looks like Bravo has restored Wendy's episode. Okay, so she gets to get this episode back. I'm sure she had already gotten paid for it, but Bravo is also going to air it for the public. So maybe they heard a lot of people say, child, if you gave Teresa a second chance and all of them folks, you can definitely give Wendy back her episode. So this is coming from the Jasmine brand, and they said the Real Housewives edition episode has been confirmed to air on Sunday, November 9th at 9 p.m. on Bravo. Initially, it was pulled. It was supposed to air on October 14th, but it was delayed after news of her and Eddie's arrest. So this has been restored, and that's not all. Okay, so I think maybe Wendy may have been feeling herself yesterday when she made the post saying, go ahead and watch Bravo. Please watch it tonight. Maybe she felt like Bravo had reached out to her and supported her and may continue to be supporting her. And she felt good about it. Okay. And if that wasn't all, y'all, there is other reports. Let me get this up for you. There's a report that Wendy may be profiting off of the bad luck that her and Eddie Osefo have ran into, child. Take a look at this. According to Media Takeout, and I did do a little research, and my research said that this is a strong possibility. This is a strong possibility, okay? So I'm going to read y'all what I saw. Hold on. Let me get my notes up. So what I found is that Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie are negotiating a multi-year deal with Bravo, potentially earning close to $10 million for next to for the next 2 seasons. I'm sorry about that. So it's possible that they are definitely reviewing, looking into doing a deal, a 2-year deal that can bring in approximately 10 million for the next 2 seasons, contingent on viewership and story or legal story bonuses. Okay. So depending, Bravo could pull it, may not, but this is what it's saying. So the money would be contingent on whether or not the audience actually wants to see it. But they are actually saying they've given them permission, or they're looking into the legalities of giving them permission to roll camera through this investigation, pre-trial hearings, and possibly even courtroom drama, positioning it as the biggest housewife storyline since Teresa Giudice. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Okay. They said that the arrests and charges and all of that stuff is already well documented, but Wendy and Eddie may have an opportunity to clear their name through this documenting, or if it turns out that it doesn't work in their favor, they're found guilty or they do any type of jail time, that will still all be on the books, and Bravo has been given the right to film it. And y'all know they tried to do this with Karen too, because Karen is a very much beloved castmate or beloved figure over there, personality over there on Real Housewives of Potomac. But Karen did not want that for herself. Now, she did allow them to film her driving away from the prison. And y'all know she has put Cookie in her seat to keep it warm for her until she films again. But this is what they're saying right now. And Teresa said, I don't want to see it. Okay. I don't want to see it. But if y'all did not know, I shared this the other day. This story is bigger than life. Out of all the stories that has come out about Bravo criminals, this one seems to have the most punch. Okay. Bravo had an aha moment. There's money to be made. I mean, networks make money. No network will operate without the money. Okay. Girl, what's the tea said? I want to see it for sure. So yeah, there's a lot of mixed comments, but I assure y'all that the story about Wendy and Eddie has literally moved the needle all the way to the other side. Y'all know, if y'all followed me for a minute, I have been talking about the other the other criminals on Bravo, and it doesn't get half the shine that Eddie and Wendy did. For some reason, child, brown-skinned people are interested in it. And hell, I guess Wendy and Eddie said, we got to figure this out. We got to figure it out. If everybody else is making money, why shouldn't we make money? Okay. She could probably write a book. They could probably, do speaking engagements and things like that. So yeah, they need the money, and clearly this would be one of the ways to make it. This is all alleged, but this is what I have been able to uncover. Okay. So this happened. This was pulled today. That Bravo producers are looking into bringing cameras in and rolling throughout the investigation, the pre-trial hearings, possibly even the courtroom drama, if they can get a green light to bring those cameras into the courtroom, and that this story is considered bigger than Teresa Giudice. Okay, so just so y'all know, bigger than Teresa Giudice. As of right now, there has been no official statement from Bravo or the Osefo camp. So again, we do have to use the word allege, but TV contracts often have confidentiality provisions, and despite the claim of a deal, we always have to say allegedly. Anyway, this is the story. This is the story so far. A lot of people are, even though, look, Kevin said that I hope they win, even though a lot of people are saying this is, the worst thing that Wendy could have done. And a lot of people have been reporting that they are going to do some type of jail time. They are still considered innocent until proven guilty. And from what I'm understanding, their first court date is November 7th. And if this is true, this is actually smart. This is actually smart, because there's a whole lot of people who is going to talk about it. They're already talking about it, castmates and things like that. But y'all see it. This is what is going on right now. Let me see if I can find another picture for you guys. Hold on. Um, so this one is coming from The Girls Are Fighting. And it's pretty much the same story. They said it's a scandal. It involves luxury, family, high-end court cases. They said all of it is rolled into one, and it's literally like the perfect story. So they said, hell, you're already here. If this is something you're interested in, let's go. And just so y'all know, that may be a reason why, Wendy decided yesterday to, you know, take a picture, publish herself, and say, hey, hell, everybody else is talking about me. I may as well talk about me too. Let's see. Take that, Ashley. Yeah, take that, Ashley. Take that, Ashley. What a spin. Okay. Let's see. Bravo always does this. I remember after Portia beat her friend in the alley, she got her own spinoff. Why does Andy always reward the housewives for doing wrong things? I think it's because people are interested in it. People want to know. I don't think it's like the way people, watch a car crash or, a house burning down. People want to know. So the network's entire job is to bring it to the masses. Them ladies gonna be pissed if they get a $10 million deal. And if I was Wendy and Eddie, I would get that money. Yes, absolutely. So just take a look at what's going on, child. This is how you turn lemons into lemonade. Think about this. Think about all the stuff, because I also read that it is very possible that P. Diddy could be released this week under a commute from the president. Okay. He could get his sentence commuted, which means that the charges and the conviction would stay on the books, but he will go home, and all he's going to do is get paid. Once he goes home, he's going to get all types of speaking engagements, all kinds of stuff. He's going to get paid out the wazoo. Every dollar he spent on a lawyer is going to be returned to him times 10. Okay. By law, they cannot fire them for what they are saying they did until they are convicted. Well, from what I read, if it's a 2-year deal, it looks like they're taking in consideration that they could possibly go to prison as well, and they're going to roll it out as it goes. So it could be that they talk to them, they get phone calls from prison, stuff like that. This looks like it's going to be a full-fledged documentary on the Osefos, their rise and fall. That is what it looks like. And because they were the couple that everybody thought was doing so well, education, beautiful family, you know what I'm saying? Business. I mean, they had all the credentials. On paper, they have all the credentials, right? So they're saying this is the rise and fall of, a family that was in the public eye and doing quite well for themselves. Look, Diddy ain't going nowhere. Okay. I believe that to be the case as well, but I did see that earlier and I thought that man ain't getting out, but who knows, child? They can do a lot. They do a lot of stuff to take our eyes off of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's a card that they could pull in order to get us from, doing other things. That's just the nature of it at the moment. Thank you. Come on, hit that like button and share the video, you guys. So this is what is going on as of right now. Wendy Osefo has been given her episode of Wife Swap. It has been returned and they're going to air it on November 14th. Okay, so keep your eyes open for that if you want to see it. She was supposed to actually open the Wife Swap season. She was supposed to be the first episode and they pulled it. Now they have returned it. And then Wendy had came out yesterday to actually promote the show and to thank everybody for their support, for their love, for their prayers. She said, I appreciate y'all because, people have been dragging her through the damn mud. So she wanted people to know that it has not gone unnoticed. She is very, very proud, very, very happy. I said that it looked like she was, telling people that she was keeping her head up. What's up, Jackie Green? Nice to have you. Nice to have you. But yeah, she said when she came out yesterday, she had come out by herself and just made the post. People did not like that at all. Then Eddie made his post following his wife getting dragged, and he showed himself standing shoulder to shoulder with his wife. And also, the children. So definitely. I also think that this is a smart move. I think that most people, if not everybody, would take this type of deal because you have to, weigh the good and the bad. You got to balance this out. What's true is that it doesn't matter if you sign this deal or not. The public is going to keep an eye on it. We're going to follow it from the beginning to the end. Am I correct? All the way to the end, everybody's going to follow it. So if they don't figure out a way to get paid from it, it'll be a problem. Now, this is all alleged, but as of right now, it is being said that they are in negotiations and they're trying to figure out how to ink a deal that could possibly be around 10 million that's going to cover the Osefos for 10 years. And Bravo will be in charge of what they put out and what they choose not to put out. But they're going to follow the investigation piece. They're going to follow the legal proceedings, how Wendy and Eddie are handling it, what's going on with them at home. It's literally going to be a special documentary. The nicest people have done something wrong or unethical. They're not the first. I wish them the best, and I hope that they learn from it. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is what's going on, you guys. Wendy and Eddie may have found themselves, a little rainbow in all of this horrible storm that has been coming for them for a little while, for the last week, but I'm sure it felt like they've been under this shit for about a year. But this is it, okay? Let's see. I knew Bravo was trying to get rights. Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you, if y'all watch What Happened Live, when he was talking to Kay, Andy was very sympathetic to Wendy. He's been sympathetic to her all week, actually. He's been very sympathetic, saying he loves Wendy. He hopes that she comes out of this okay. So this would not surprise me if Bravo is looking to move forward with a sweetheart deal for them. It would not surprise me at all. It would not surprise me at all, because this is a part of their reality too. This is just as much a part of their reality as anything. And listen, I don't care how much money you have in your pocket. I don't care how much education you have. Everybody might, everybody takes a fall. Maybe not this big, maybe not this big, but everybody takes a fall, right? And it just so happens that theirs is playing out in the public eye in the worst way, okay? So that is what's happening, y'all. I told y'all I wasn't going to keep y'all. And so this is the story. I want to make sure y'all can get y'all beauty sleep, okay? But y'all know what to do. Please and thank you. Hit my like button. Share the video. Become a subscriber if you are not already. Let's see. People talking about they don't want to see it says a lot about allowing this process to play out. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. If y'all didn't see my review for Real Housewives of Potomac episode 3, please watch it. I actually put the link in the description box. It's absolutely awesome. If I can toot my own horn, okay? Let them know, Greg. Beep, beep, toot, toot. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.